Welcome back. I'm Michael Bull, and this is America's Commercial Real Estate Show. Today we're talking about construction and development trends around the country. This segment is brought to you by Apto, your brokerage in the cloud. Visit apto.com. Please welcome my next guest, Stuart Benstock. He's president and CEO of Construction Financial Management Association, CFMA. He's joining us on the phone. Stuart, thanks for being with us.
Michael, nice to be with you. Look forward to having a conversation with you.
Well, I'm curious about your association and what you guys do and your mission.
Okay. Well, we represent all of the financial folks in the construction industry. So primarily our membership consists of CFOs and controllers in construction companies. That's about 60% of our membership. And about 40% of our membership we call associate members. They're folks like accountants, sureties, bankers who want to work for construction companies. And our mission is really to educate the industry, to have our members more educated about what they do on their job and how to do their job better.
How long have you guys been around, and how many members do you have?
We have been around for about 35 years, and we are touching right now about 8,000 individual members.
Okay. And education is so key. I think the old days where you educated, then you worked and retired are gone. It's like continual education is what we need today. Tell us about that.
That's a really important question because that's really fundamentally who we are. As I said, education and networking is really what our organization was all about. So we started out, and we have for a long time, we've had courses like the basics of construction accounting. Doesn't sound too sexy, but it's a basic fundamental course for folks who are interested in getting into construction accounting. We've evolved quite a bit over the years. So we've evolved in terms of the sophistication of our material and also the way in which we deliver it. In terms of the sophistication of our material, we've made a sincere effort recently to look at our curriculum and focus on intermediate and advanced kinds of courses. Because what we realized is someone who's been around our organization for a long time, knows the basics, still wants to be educated, and so therefore we're in the process really of developing 3 levels of education: basics, intermediate, and advanced. And we think that'll be that's a major initiative on our part, and that's been very successful. The other thing that we've done successfully is really focus on the medium in which we deliver our material. Over the last, I'd say, 3 to 4 years, we've really moved to more of a webinar, internet-based type of delivery. So we have one free webinar every month that our members can have access to, and then we have online courses that they can access also that are kind of a deeper dive into a specific subject and more sophisticated. And then our chapters also, we have 95 chapters all over the country. Our 95 chapters deliver courses at the chapter level as well. So I think we've done a nice job of looking at the levels of education and also the different ways in which we deliver it.
We're talking with Stuart Benstock of CFMA, and you guys are training the industry. I love it. Are there opportunities in your industry? It seems like there's a lack of people in the construction industry overall.
Oh, absolutely. There's certainly a labor shortage. It's the number one. If you want to pick the top 3 issues in the construction industry right now, it's labor shortage, and labor shortage. kind of like that location thing with real estate. Yeah. So labor shortage is absolutely a crucial issue, and it really cuts across the entire industry. So we represent the financial part of the industry, and the CFOs and controllers. There's lots of opportunities for people in that area. The labor shortage that most of the time is talked about is the skilled labor out at the job site, the electrician, the plumber, the laborer, those kinds of folks. It's a very, very serious problem in the industry.
Yeah. And if you're not driving down the road listening to this, and you want to look at their website, it's CFMA.org, and you see some of the things that we're talking about with Stuart about their association. And you guys also have an annual conference, and I think, a big association like you guys, when you get to these conferences, it's really a great opportunity to network and do more business. Tell us about your convention coming up.
So it's June 3rd through 7th in Phoenix, Arizona. Some organizations, they'll have, they'll say they're an education organization, and you look at their agenda, and they have education from about 8 to 10 a.m. That's not our members. Our education starts at about 7 a.m. and goes till about 5 p.m. So financial folks have CPE requirements, and so those professional education units that they need to keep, whether they're CPA or we also have a certification, so they need continuing education credits. So you can essentially get all of your continuing education credits if you attend our conference completely from start to finish. You can almost fulfill all of your obligations for a year by attending our conference. The other part about our conference is we like to have fun. I truly believe our members work very, very hard, but they play hard as well. And we have a number of social functions, and we also have a charity run for the local. We let our local chapter, designate a charity, and then we have a charity run/walk. I walk, most people run. And we have raised, last year I believe we raised about $18,000 for a local charity in San Antonio. We'll be in Phoenix this year, and we hope to do the same or maybe even more.
Yeah, that's great. And I ran last week. Was after the ice cream truck was trying to get away, and so I think the developers that we work with and the clients that are always asking us to recommend folks are to like to see people with certifications. I have several, including a CCIM. So tell us about the certification you guys give out, and what does someone have to do to have that certification?
So we call folks a CCIFP. Construction Certification Industry Financial Professional, and you need some minimum requirements in terms of years of service in the industry, and then after that, it's taking an exam, which is a fairly exhaustive exam, which covers the waterfront from A to Z in terms of understanding finance and construction. And I will tell you one thing: our members always tell me that what folks don't understand is that construction finance is a little bit different than regular construction accounting. So our courses are very focused on construction. We never have a kind of generic topic. They're very focused on construction accounting.
Okay.
And I should add, we also, at our conference, and we're very proud of this, it's more than just accounting. We have a leadership track. We have a technology track. So we have an HR track, so we have a whole bunch of material that goes way beyond kind of the role of a typical construction accountant.
Okay. And so what would be a final tip for our listeners and viewers to get the most out of your association?
Well, I think it's true of our association as it is with any other association. What you put into it is you'll get more out of it the more you put into it. So we have very, very dedicated, active volunteer leaders. And I think what they have told us is they have gotten so much back in return in terms of leadership skills, in terms of developing themselves, both from a financial realm and on a personal level. They've gotten way more than they've given to the association. And those are people who've given a lot to the association. Mm-hmm. So we always encourage people, get involved at the local level. Once you've been involved at the local level, get involved at the national level. And it's unlimited, what you can do. We have lots of folks who start out on the financial realm of a construction company who end up becoming CEOs, and we'd like to think we've helped them along the way in their leadership skills as well.
Great tip, Stuart. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
If you'd like more information, visit their website at cfma.org. org. And be sure and join us next week. We're going to have a great show. We're going to talk about what's up with retail. There's been a lot of changes going on in the retail sector. We'll talk about it next week, find out more. And then thanks for joining us out there on the radio stations, on iTunes, on YouTube, and the show website. We appreciate you being with us. And until next week, be sure that you always lead, learn, and laugh, and join us for the Commercial Real Estate Show. Hey there, thanks for checking out the Commercial Real Estate Show. Don't miss a video of special interest to you. Be sure to subscribe below. And if you appreciate the videos, be sure and thank our sponsors. There's a link to more information about them in the description. For more videos, podcasts, and articles, check out CREshow.com.